What's going on, everyone? Sam here, back at it again with another video. And for today's video, I just wanted to give you guys some insight and an overview of my main Genshin account. I did say main account. I have my main account here on my PS5. I also have a free-to-play account on my PC. And just to nip this in the bud right now, this main account that I am overviewing is not free-to-play. It's very light spender. I started this account as free-to-play, but a couple characters came along that I wanted to get some constellations for, and that's pretty much what motivated me to spend just a little bit. Definitely not a gargantuan account. As you can see, like I said, a little bit of light spending. Got a good amount of welcome moons, and I also bought a few battle passes. The way I looked at it, I did play WoW and RuneScape back in the day, so I just treated it pretty much the same as their subscriptions. I picked up the Welkin and the Battle Pass just to get characters and have Primo Gems for the characters I wanted to. But definitely, I'm not a Giga Whale. I don't really intend on going that way unless I won the lottery or something. Then I might go a little crazy, a little shopping spree on Genshin. You know, we'll see. But until that point, light spender. There's my shop. I don't have a lot of star glitter right now, and as you can see, I have done a few of the top-ups. Still haven't done the big Pahuba, the big $100 one. Don't know if I will. Next, I just wanted to take you into my Battle Pass. I'm pretty far along in it. Obviously, I haven't purchased this one. I haven't purchased one for a couple months, but like I said, I did pick up some a few months earlier. Jumping into my wishes on the limited character banner, I think I'm only like 24 wishes in. My last character being Raiden, so gotta win my 50-50. On the weapon banner, I'm only about like 9 wishes in. I think last one being Raiden's weapon. And on the standard banner, I'm actually like 55 wishes in, so pretty close. When I'm getting to the 60s, I might do a 10 pull just to proc that 5-star pity and see what I get as a shiny new toy. Next up, take you into the parties I use. My main party is Raiden, Eula, Zhongli, and Bennett. I also use a vape with Child, Zhangling, and this used to be my main party: Xiao, Alberto, Zhongli, and Bennett. Next up, just to dive a little bit further into the account, I got my weapons. I only have 5-star or five 5-star weapons, and 2 of the 5 I just got from Raiden's weapon banner because I really wanted her signature weapon. So I don't have a lot of 5-star weapons. Jumping into the characters. First character, Raiden, aka aka whatever you want to call her that floats your little boats. Love this character. Really bothers me that she's at 1999 attack. Wish that was over 2000. Love her design. I mean, look at that braid. I wish I could get my hair that long and braided so well. But really like her playstyle. Really like her animations. Like her voice actress. I do use US voice actors and actresses, so don't sue me. But anyway, jumping into her stats here, I want to say she's at 61% crit. Yep. And 134% crit damage. I am rocking quite a bit of energy recharge. It's just I had it set in my mind that I wanted to be over 300. You know, 300 Spartans. Woo! But no, I just really wanted over 300 energy recharge. Like I said, I did be a little dolphin and get her signature weapon. I think it just ties her whole kit together personally. Obviously, it's not necessary. You can run the catch on her, but personally, I wanted her signature weapon. Looking at her artifacts here, obviously rocking the 4-piece emblem set. I've min-maxed pretty hard on her, to be honest. I ran that emblems domain more than I want to admit. So her artifacts are pretty good. Obviously, it could be better. I don't have an exact 2-to-1 ratio, but I'm taking a break for now. She's C2. I would love to get her C3 to get the extra damage on her ult, because I really see myself using Raiden for a long time, and why wouldn't I want more damage on her? And she is triple crowned. Next up, come on down, Eula. Good old Eula. Really like this character. Really like physical damage dealers. I think they're kind of slept on. Physical damage dealers can do damage to any shield. It doesn't matter what element that shield is. You know, sometimes characters can get nullified by the enemy shields that they have. But she has 65% crit, 178% crit damage. Would love to get a little bit more, and I've actually been grinding the Pale Flame domain again to get her a little bit better artifacts. She has pretty low energy recharge, but she's with Raiden, so I don't think it matters too much. She does have the Unforged. This is a great weapon on her. The only thing that drives me crazy, doesn't it look like she's playing peekaboo? I mean, she's in this fight stance. She's ready to lop your head off, but she's playing peekaboo. I don't know. I don't know what Mahoyo was thinking there, but this is a great weapon for her, especially when I pair her with Zhongli. Just only have to keep the shield up. That's the only thing to keep in mind, but that's not too hard. And the weapon complements her really well with the attack percentage. Now jumping on over to her artifacts, obviously I said that I've been farming Pale Flame again, so her artifacts aren't cracked as you saw from the stats, but they're pretty solid. I'd like to get more crit damage, crit rate obviously, maybe even a little bit more energy recharge or even some more attack percent, even though she's got a good amount of attack percent. She's C0, don't really think I'll get more constellations of her. And she is triple crown, just like Raiden, aka I. Over to Zhongli, Big Daddy Zhong, the Geo Daddy himself. Great character, great voice actor. I'm sure he's probably chatting to you guys right now and interfering with my audio. But probably, honestly, my favorite voice actor in the game. And really great character, super versatile. The shields obviously are invaluable for all content. Of course, Spiral Abyss and just all the events. 74.5% crit, 148% crit damage. Pretty solid stats. I have the deathmatch on him. Like I said, I did do some battle passes just to give him a little bit better ratios, more crit. Don't laugh at me. I haven't figured out his set just yet. I'll probably just do 4-piece Millilith just to get the extra HP to improve all his other stats. He's C0 and he's 210-9 talent-wise, and I'll probably be crowning his burst here shortly just for the extra Petrify. Moving on to Mr. Bennett, Benny Boy. I don't know what I need to say about Bennett. I'm sure he's in most teams. One of the best characters in Genshin. I don't have mine particularly built well. I don't think it really matters. I think you just need a good weapon. I don't have a good 5-star weapon on him just yet. I don't have a 5-star sword. But I'll probably honestly move Festering Desire over to him. I mean, there could be a reason for me to move the Festering Desire to him if Alberto gets a better weapon. Maybe. He has the 4-piece Noblesse set, just so I can get that extra attack percent for the rest of the team members when he uses his burst. He is C3. Would love to get him C5. And talents don't really matter, but I will be crowning his burst when I have more crowns. Over to Xiao. My first love, question mark? Is that weird to say? First character that I really was interested in Genshin. First character that made me do a little bit of dolphining. Love his character design, like his playstyle. I know it can be a little clunky on PC, but I think on PlayStation it's pretty good. And then he just has a really dark and gritty story. I have a way too much crit damage on him. I'm sorry, crit rate. I definitely need more crit damage. But yeah, one of my favorite characters. And as far as weapons are concerned, free to play. Avert Your Eyes. I did do a little bit of dolphining on the battle pass as well. Got him an R5 Gladiator. Just needed the extra attack percent. That's really the only reason. He is on a 2-piece Viridescent, 2-piece Gladiator. Pretty standard. Artifacts are pretty good, honestly. Like I said, could use more crit damage, but as far as everything else is concerned, I think the way I have built my Xiao is pretty solid. He is Constellation 1. Like I said, spent a little just to get that first Connie. Haha. Call it first Connie. Just get the extra dash to help with his energy, and he's triple crowned as well. Over to Child. And forgive me, I do call him Child. Tartaglia just doesn't roll off the tongue as much. Child was my first damage dealer. Really enjoy this character. The only problem I have with him when he's at C0 like mine is the cooldown of his E. We all know if his cooldowns were any lower than they are, I think he would probably be one of my main characters. He already kind of is, but like my go-to character. He is rocking the Amos bow, which you guys just saw him do a little cool twirly dance with. Obviously, the Amos bow isn't the most optimum on him, but it's the only 5-star bow I have. I'd love to get Skyward Harp, but I do really appreciate the fact that it gives him quite a bit of attack percent, which always helps as well. He's rocking the 4-piece Heart of Depths. I have considered putting remembrance on him, but really like the way Heart of the Depths plays. It was basically made just for him. So I'll probably just keep him on him for the foreseeable future. He's C0 and 7, 10, 10, I guess technically 6, 10, 10. Alberto. This character caught me by surprise. I really had no intention of ever wishing on him, but then I used his little trial. Really, really fun character. I really like his playstyle, just swapping into him, doing some damage, setting up basically a Thunderdome where all other damage is supplemented by his damage. But yeah, really like this character. Obviously, he could have more defense, but as far as the stats, 53% crit, 120% crit damage, pretty high energy recharge because of Pestering Desire. Like I said, I'd really ideally like to get this onto Bennett. So if you're out there, Mahoyo, please give Alberto a more conducive weapon for his kit, sorry. He has 2-piece Archaic, 2-piece Noblesse. I think it's the best split set for him just to complement his playstyle. But he obviously could have better ratios and numbers. He's C0 and he's at 299. And I probably will be crowning both his skill and burst when I have more crowns. Over to Venti, the Animo Archon himself. My first ever 5-star. I actually got Venti in my first ever 10 pull before I even knew how good he was. And before I even really knew what Genshin was, because Genshin, if you didn't know, was my first gacha game. But my Venti has been a staple in my team pretty much since I started Genshin. Mine's not particularly built well. I don't really think Venti needs to be built well, to be honest. I mean, he's cracked. I mean, I've seen people run Venti with no artifacts, and he's still just so good at crowd control. I have him with the Forvonius Warbow. I should have Stringless on him. I'm kind of a dodo for not doing that, but like I said, aside from occasionally slapping him in one of my Abyss teams, don't really use him that much anymore. I should. I also don't have, probably one of the reasons I don't use him so much, I don't have a cracked 4-piece Viridescent set. I have to split 2 and 2 with the Wanderer's Troop, but nonetheless, he's still really good. He's C0. He's at 199. Obviously, I'll probably crown his skill and burst down the road as well. Fischl, she was my first main DPS. She's C6. I don't really use her that much anymore. I probably could run her with Child, but the reason I don't run her with Child is because of this character, Zhongli, who is like probably the best support for Child. Her stats aren't bad. She could have more crit rate, but this character is great when you have the catch R5 on her and you run the 4-piece emblem set on her. I think she's a great character, super versatile. Mine's C6, and I just need to crown her burst when I have more crowns. But that's really kind of the main cast of characters I use. Obviously, I have a bunch of other characters. I don't want to bore you guys by going over all of them. Really, just I'll go through them so you can see what characters I'm working with. I don't really know what character to build next, so I'd love to have you guys give me some input. I'm thinking about building Mona, maybe. I know she's a really good support, but as far as upcoming characters that I'd be interested in, I haven't really seen or heard of any that would be of interest to me. I think the types of characters I'm interested in next, I'd love to get another Pyro character, I'd love to get a 5-star Pyro character, preferably like a 5-star sword user. Just so I like to have a main damage dealer from each element. I wouldn't mind another Hydro character or even another Cryo character to pair with my Child team and my Zhongli team. Just when Child's on cooldown, I have another character to switch over to while he gets his skill back. But that's pretty much it. I know it was a longer video. I appreciate you guys sticking around as long as you did. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of my account. Let me know what your favorite characters are, what teams you rock with. And yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Have a great day. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.